she think that she can get the most out of me? I was spending 2 bands on her on Christmas gifts, even though I knew niggas were broke. I'm a cutty with way more status than me and way more money. And in that moment, it broke me. Yo, what's good, boys? It is Kyrie. I'm currently in my living room right now. It is 7:01 a.m. Niggas got work today at 10 o'clock, but I gotta bring this video to you. I just finished reading Atomic Habits and taking my notes. What a great fucking book. Matter of fact, y'all gotta read that shit if you haven't already. That is key. We got the healing frequency music in the background. Nigga, we're fucking dialed in. Coffee on deck. But today's video is gonna be on you, buddy. It's gonna be on you with story times about me and how I spent money on trying to impress these women and why you niggas got it backwards. Okay? Check me out. I get it. The woman that we want and the lifestyle that you see on social media, you think the only way to win these females over is by having a lot of money, by flexing, by having a nice car, wearing designer clothes, right? Being able to pay for every single meal. You know, that's some of you guys' standard because you guys want these females that you think are so bad. But I'm here to tell you that that's just backwards. It's only backwards because if you're not in the position to do that, then you shouldn't be going broke for no female, bro. A lot of you guys haven't even saved up $10K in your bank account, and you're over here buying $100 dinners on girls. You buying out sections at the club. You pulling up in just stupid amount of your money and all your hard work that you worked at your fucking 9 to 5 for and wasting it on some female who probably don't even fuck with you. And niggas been there. I know how it feels, and that shit sucks, bro. It sucks. It honestly sucks. In high school, I had this girlfriend at the time, and she was loaded with bread. Dad was a doctor, mom was a teacher, you know what I'm saying? Grandparents had money. So a nigga like me, single mom household, worked no job, thought I was going D1. I was like, damn, like, how am I gonna compete with these cutties at my school? I went to a pretty rich school, and I was like, how can I compete with this? Like, how can I impress her? In my young mind, I was like, money. No. It was never the money. It was never the money that would win these girls over. It was my fucking character. And the thing with that is, it's not a bad thing to have money. I'm just gonna say that now. It's a great thing to have money. But you gotta use your discernment. You gotta understand, is this girl really fucking with me? Or does she like what I can provide for her? Does she really fuck with me? Or does she think that she can get the most out of me and then leave me? Okay? I had this girlfriend. She lived across the country. I met her online. Once again, parents were doctors. She was gonna get into law school. Rich ass family, right? Rich. I went and I flew out to her. And I was like, damn, like, I'm working this warehouse job. Your parents got all this bread. You're in a city where niggas are successful. And I'm like, fuck, like, how can I impress this girl? Like, how can I even act like it? Like, how can I put on a front that I can fuck with her? So what I did, I was paying for her flights. I was paying for basketball games. I was spending 2 bands on her on Christmas gifts, even though I knew niggas were broke. Even though I knew I didn't have it like that. But I liked her so much that niggas just had to act like it. Niggas just had to act like it. Or else I thought I was gonna lose her, and I was afraid of that because I liked her so much. We used to talk all the time on the phone, and she was like, yeah, like I just really love that you're ambitious and you have goals and you just have a vision and I love your character. All this bullshit, right? We get into an argument. She chose up on a cutty with way more status than me and way more money. And in that moment, it broke me. I was broken. Because I'm like, damn, like I'm this cool dude. Like, I thought that females didn't want money. I just thought backwards, okay? So, the point I'm trying to get to here is, if you don't got it like that, stop acting like you got it like that. Right? Go into the dungeon. Go into the place where no one's gonna see you. If you gotta do that for a few years before you start seeing these girls, do it. Because I ain't going broke chasing these. I'm not losing the hard work, the long nights, the days where I was crying in my bed. Why? Why would I spend all my hard work, energy, time, money, sweat, tears, pain on a female who I don't even know if we're going to get married, and let alone get married? You know the divorce rates right now. It's spooky. It is spooky. Now, to cover all that, I'm not saying be a broke nigga, money's bad. I'm not saying any of that type of shit. But what I'm saying here is, if you got a decent paying job, you can barely pay your bills, you can barely even provide for yourself, you shouldn't even be talking to no female. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. You should not be talking to no females. 0 females. Why? Because you're not the man that you want to be. And me and you both know that if you try to impress that girl and act like you're someone that you're not, you're gonna lose her. She has so many options, doggy. Athletes, rappers, niggas in private equity, niggas with bread are in her DMs. And if you don't got that dog in you, and you're not showing her that you're trying to build something and that you don't work your fucking ass off every single day, she gonna leave you, doggy. You gone. Right? Women want a man who can provide, protect, be supportive. Women want that, and that's cool. But don't let these girls take advantage of that. Like, I used to be with this girl, dog, and she used to be like, yeah, I would just love for a man to take care of me and buy me flowers every single day, and I would just not have to worry about paying for my meal, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Cool. And I get that. But this is a one-on-one for the brodies here. If you're not in the position that you want to be in and you can't even support yourself financially, then why the fuck would you put yourself in that position, doggy? I know these niggas that will go broke for some pussy. And that's sad as fuck. You're a fucking nincompoop. Like, I have this friend, bro, and he's like, yeah, I just want to fuck the baddest bitches. Like, I don't give a fuck how much I gotta spend, if I gotta buy them gifts, and if I gotta take them out every week, and I don't care. Like, I'll play the role until I get it. And it's like, you niggas are fucking down bad as shit, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? are expensive. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Females are expensive. You guys ever notice every time that you are kicking it with a female that you vibe with and you trying to be that nigga, that all of a sudden you check your bank account? I remember, bro, I spend the whole day with my girl. I would take her to the arcade, we go on a date, next thing you know she wants ice cream, next thing you know she's begging me for fucking candy at the gas station, whatever the fuck, man. And then she wants to get her hair and her nails done, and she's trying to drain your fucking pockets, G. I would look at my bank account and be like, hold up, damn! I don't got it like that. And I'm acting like I got it like that. And she's running my pockets dry. Dry as fuck. And that shit causes stress. That shit stressed me out, bro. Because it's like, especially when you're in a relationship or you're really vibing with a girl that you like, and you know you're not the man that you want to be yet, and you're sitting there like, fuck, I can't play the role, coach. Coach, I can't be this nigga for too long because I'm not that nigga. And she gonna sense it. Why? Because she has options, and she's always looking for the best option. So I say that you completely just drop the idea of females in general. And I get it, guys. It gets real lonely, right? You make a little bit of progress, and you think it's time to ball out. You guys want to go on summer vacations. Guys, for the past 2 years, I didn't go on no vacations. 0 vacations. I lived below my means. I would wear the same fucking clothes every single day. I wasn't buying new gym clothes. I wasn't buying a new car yet. I wasn't even spending my money on extra food that I didn't need. I did that for 2 years so that I could stack up. And after I stacked up, damn, now I bought a new car. Now I can buy some new clothes. Right? You gotta delay it because I couldn't act like I was a nigga that I wasn't. It wasn't gonna cut it. It's possible. But if you're not the man that you want to be yet, stop balling like that. For these females. My dad told me one thing when I was younger, and he didn't really tell me much wisdom, but this one stuck with me. He said, son, no matter how much older you get, there will always be women. There's always gonna be another bad bitch. There's always gonna be another big booty Latina. There's always gonna be a fine ABG. There's always gonna be a snow bunny with daddy's money. There's always gonna be the fine light skin. There's always gonna be dark chocolate. But your fucking career is not always gonna be there. The man you wanna be is not always gonna be there. The opportunities that you have right now are not always going to be here. So it baffles me. It baffles me that we spend so much time and energy just giving away to these females over and over and over and over and over and over again, and we don't give it to ourselves. Take back your fucking energy, king. So say you start making a little bit of money, you get some motion going. Now it's like, damn, like I got some motion, cool, like I know if a girl's choosing up on me for my money or if she really fuck with me now. And a lot of you guys don't do this, but I would suggest doing this. When it comes to a woman, right, a lot of us say we're traditional men. You open the door for her, you pay for everything, right, shit like that. I agree with being that man, but it better be for the right fucking woman. Otherwise, you done daddies, brother. It's cooked. You're fried. Like, let's be honest here. Let's be fucking honest here. We all love women. Beautiful, beautiful creatures, right? God created woman, and it's, to a man, it's one of the greatest things in the fucking world, if we're being honest. But don't be fooled. Don't go broke for them. Don't play yes man. A lot of you cutties play yes man. Yes, baby. Anything for you, baby. Any time for you, baby. I know I have all these things that I have to do, but I'm going to drop them for you because I love you and I think that's what you want when it's not.